Good morning, class. Welcome back from a long break. Today, our lesson is literacy and its types of composition. Types of composition. Realize that from your lower classes, you've been writing composition. So today, we want to go a bit detail about composition that we've been writing. So today, our major concern is on types of composition. Let's look at the main types of composition. There are two main types of composition, namely essay and letter writing. So we're going to pick them one after the other. Essay writing. Essay writing has four main types, namely we have the descriptive, the narrative, expository, and argumentative. Essay writing has four main types, namely descriptive type, narrative type, expository, and then argumentative essay writing. Let's look at types of letter writing. Since we are done with essay types, let's look at letter writing, because basically we've been told that there are two main types of compositions, the essay writing and then letter writing. Now, there are two main types of letter writing. The first type is the type written to friends, relatives, and loved ones. And that is what is captured as friendly letters. Friendly letters. The second type is the type written to people about work or business, which is known as the formal or official letters. The formal or official letters. Let's look at descriptive essay. As the name suggests, descriptive writing describes a person, an object, a scene, or a place. Descriptive writing. It describes a person, an object, a scene, or a place. This is a way of painting pictures with words. To work on an essay topic, a student needs a lot of ideas to work with. However, a student must take the pain to develop a plan on how to go about it, else the composition will not be interesting. So, in other words, to be able to work on an essay topic, you need a lot of ideas as a student. Then also, you must find time to develop a plan on how to go about it, else the composition will not be interesting. Just as a builder, if you want to put up a building, he needs to plan on how to put up that structure. Let's look at good layout or plan to use. First of all, you jot down all ideas as they occur. In as much as you will begin to plan, the moment ideas begin to drop in your mind, you jot them down. In other words, you write them down. You arrange these ideas orderly or chronologically. In other words, sequentially, one after the other. You don't jumble the ideas, but you arrange them one, two, three, four, on and on and on. You think of a good introductory sentence. Every composition must begin, every letter writing must begin, every essay writing must begin with an introductory sentence which has to be wonderful. Set out to write your essay. The moment you have arranged, you have jotted down your ideas, you have arranged them in orderly manner, you think of an introduction which is wonderful, then you set out to write your essay. Remember that your descriptive essay must have an introduction, body, and conclusion. These are the three major parts of every composition. So, as students, let's begin to look at something like this, a trial topic. For example, you've been given a topic like this. Describe your favorite teacher. Describe your favorite teacher. First of all, it's very, very important to provide a suitable topic. A suitable topic. Example, my favorite teacher, or the teacher I like most. You see, because you've been told the main topic is describe your favorite teacher. So therefore, you could capture any of these as your heading. My favorite teacher or the teacher I like most. Points to consider. Write the name of your teacher, where he or she lives, where he or she comes from, that is hometown, and his or her age. You have to ensure that it is interesting. Then you move on to describe the physical appearance of your teacher. When we say physical appearance of your teacher, we are talking about the height of your teacher, meaning you're looking at your teacher closely. Is he tall or is she tall? Is he or she short or the medium, etc.? Complexion. Is he or she dark, fair, chocolate color, etc.? You have to look at all these. The nature of skin. Does he have a smooth skin, wrinkled, hairy, and what have you? Let's look at the stature of the teacher. Is he or she fat, plump, stout, slim, or whatever? Other special features. Is he, if a male, is he wearing a beard or a mustache? Let's look at the nature of the eyes. Is it round, charming, small, protruding, or whatever? Then you're moving down to the character of the teacher. The character of the teacher. Is he or she tolerant, very patient or impatient with students, quick-tempered, etc.? In other words, how do you relate? How does she or he relate to students? Does he or she easily get angry when the student poses a question? Does he or she get angry to answer, or he or she takes her time to answer the student? Is he or she very kind and modest? That's another thing. Does he or she use the cane very often or occasionally? In other words, once in a while. Or he or she doesn't at all. He doesn't use the cane at all. Is he or she sociable? Is he or she sociable? All these are important points that you need in your conversation. State the number of years he or she has been teaching and the subject he or she likes to teach. In other words, we are looking at from your point of view as a student. For how long have you been seeing the teacher in the school? Maybe you've been in the school for maybe 3, 4 years, and all this while the teacher was also there. And that tells you that, he or she has been there for 4 years or more. Even before you come in or gain admission, he or she was in the school teaching. What he or she dislikes or hates, you need to look at all these things about the teacher, because it is about you describing the person. Why do you like him or her? Over here, you give reasons why you like him or her. Now, one main important point is remember to use the simple present tense and other forms of present tense when you are dealing with such topics. You don't go in using past tense, no, but remember to use simple present tense. Everyday tense. He or she goes, he comes, he sits, he's so patient, he understands who the child is, he is a good mixer, she's always motivating students, and all that. We need you to be writing all these things.